So hey, we're here at the Orgill show in Orlando, Florida, and I've got a special guest with me. So we're just here checking out some new products and stuff. And I run into people here and there, and I ran into a gentleman here that I wanted to bring here to the Paint Life booth to interview. And I have Trevor Hayden with me today, and I'm gonna talk to Trevor here, and he's gonna give you a little bit about his story. So Trevor Hayden, you are the owner of
Hayden Brush Company.
Hayden Brush Company is the exact title of it?
It is, but we're basically known as Hayden now because we have, as I explained before, we are evolving to build our business around other products as well as just brushware and rollers.
Yeah, and so it's more than just brushes, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, so
yeah.
you sell all kinds of stuff.
Yes, we do.
So why don't you give me just a little bit of history? I think I was talking to you just a little bit earlier about your background. You didn't just start in the brush industry, but you were going to school to do something else, I think, at one time.
I was studying to be a lawyer, and I went to university, stayed there for about 3 or 4 months, and unfortunately I contacted rheumatic fever. So it put me on my back for about 4 months.
Yeah.
And prior to that, I was working in a part-time situation making artists, sign writing, cosmetic brushes.
Right.
And my brother was 10 years older than I am. He was obviously involved with me, but he had other commitments like children and so forth, so I actually took it over. But long story cut short, the law degree, not being the brightest cookie under the sun, I decided that I was going to do artist brushes, sign writing, and started doing those sorts of brushes.
So artist brushes, so we're talking like just like oil paintings and stuff like that?
Yeah, watercolors, pure sable brushes, which are the most expensive brushes, Polinsky sable.
Yeah.
All substitutes, because everything else is coming to New Zealand and imported.
Yeah.
We were the first manufacturers in the Southern Hemisphere of that sort of product.
Wow. So you do have an interesting accent. So you're from New Zealand?
Christchurch, New Zealand.
Christchurch, New Zealand. Yep. And were you born and raised there?
No, I wasn't.
You're not?
No, I was born in the UK.
Okay.
And my parents came over to New Zealand. I was only about 10 months old.
Oh, okay.
So I am a Kiwi.
So you are a Kiwi.
Yeah, I'm a Kiwi. I'm proud of it.
And if you haven't been to New Zealand is an absolutely amazing country. I was actually there, I believe it was 1983. Yeah. I was there wrestling with the U.S. wrestling team. So I got to travel all over New Zealand, got to stay every week with a different family for the entire summer. It was our summer, your guys' winter. An absolute amazing experience. If you haven't been to New Zealand, you need to go. And so
we need your money.
It's this little tiny island down under. Is it just like somewhere?
We're about as far as you can go.
Though this incredible story, you started just making some little artist brushes, and now you've been manufacturing brushes for how long?
48 years.
48 years.
Long time, isn't it? Can't you tell?
Yeah. So your brushes, you've been manufacturing and selling them, and they're under the brand
Hayden.
Hayden brushes. That's Hayden.
So D-N, no E.
Oh, no E.
Yeah, Hayden.
Oh, there we go. So DN. So but it's spun off into more than just brushes now. You guys sell like a whole lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, we got about 12 to 1,400 different products.
Yeah.
Different ranges in that. We have rollers and brushes. All this painting and decorating. We are probably the biggest supplier in New Zealand to the painting and decorating industry and hardware industry.
Right.
For all sorts of things. We represent Rust-Oleum in New Zealand. We represent DAP, which are household names in this country, obviously. But we also have a logistics operation, so we can actually third-party logistics and distribute it, merchandise it, and so forth. Yeah. So it's a bit bigger than just painting and decorating.
So, but you sell your products more than just in New Zealand, right?
Yes, we do.
So what other countries you sell in?
We sell to Australia. We sell to all the islands in the Pacific. We have actually exported product to the United States before now. Right. And Germany.
And Germany?
Yeah.
So Hayden's like seen like all over the place.
I'd like to see a bit more.
So you're trying to bring your brushes and sell your brushes in the United States too, right?
Like to. Yeah, very much like to.
Yeah. But here we are. You're from down under.
Yep.
You got painting. You sell painting and manufacturing tools and products and stuff. You're here in Orgill.
Yes.
And so you flew over here to the U.S.
Yes.
And Why? Why are you here? Why,
We-
why
we-
did I find
yeah,
you here?
Okay, we come to most of the type of shows of this throughout the world. We feel that annually we try to visit as many as we possibly can because we're looking for new products, new technology, plus the fact we export, so we catch up with the people who we export to, and obviously we're trying to grow that side of the business, but there's always something to look at, something maybe new that could be interesting for us, and it's meeting people like yourself and our existing suppliers and export market people, yeah.
So if you here at the show now, you've been cruising around a few days. Is there anything that you saw that you thought was pretty exciting that you might want to take back to New Zealand?
There are a few products we've looked at, and as I say, we're going to probably saturate the area today, tomorrow.
Right.
Yesterday we came and had a quick look around, but
Does anything stand out? Anything?
yeah, there is. I would say that actually, to be quite honest, the stand here.
That's all
How's that, eh?
paint life. So
He didn't hit me on the head to make me say that.
we have a few products that we'll hopefully be selling to you guys, and I think you sell the brush baggies.
Yes, we do.
You sell the brush baggies
Yeah.
in New Zealand.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I think, from my understanding, in New Zealand, Hayden, you guys pretty much rule New Zealand.
We encompass a fair bit of it. Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
We have competition, believe me, like everyone else does. But we are probably the largest supplier for painting and decorating products to the retail trade, to the trade, either corporates or whatever. But we would have a 90% success rate in all the retail areas.
And I know you guys have been manufacturing paintbrushes for a long time, and I think my audience, I think I've discussed and talked to my audience a little bit. It's sometime I'm working on my paintbrush, guys. It's going to come out, and I know these guys have been making paintbrushes for a whole long time. So we've had a discussion with you guys possibly about making our paintbrush. So you guys make quality products, and I think you're pretty proud of the paintbrush that you make.
Put it this way, Chris, I've noticed if you haven't got the passion for the business, give up.
Yeah.
You know? And a lot of people say, why do you keep doing it? And after they say, well, you still got the passion. Well, that's it. If you haven't got the passion, you haven't got the interest.
Yeah.
So why do you want to continue doing it?
And I think, this is kind of cool because I went out to dinner with you, and two of your employees, I learned last night, they're not just your employees. I think
Son-in-laws, yeah.
they're son-in-laws.
Yeah.
So they've married your daughters.
Yeah, lucky. Thanks very much, guys.
And we're like, I think we're like brothers. I mean, we're just young guys, but I got 3 daughters and you got 3 daughters.
Yeah, and they're in the business too.
And your daughters are in the business. So
Yeah.
this is truly a family-owned business.
it
It's
is.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
have built this business, been running it for 48 years
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
A family-owned operation.
Yeah.
It's great. I've had a great time talking to you guys.
Thank you.
I'm excited to be able to test and use some of your products.
Thank
you
you.
guys have sent me
Yeah,
some.
thank you very much.
We looked at your brushes. I'm excited to look into that.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
I really hope to come down to New Zealand again someday.
You're very welcome.
And visit you guys.
You get to do that.
Yeah. So.
We look forward to that.
Yeah. So, if you guys got any questions or comments for my New Zealander friend here from down under, leave them down in the comments section below. We'll see you on our next video.
Thank you very much.
Ow.